Greetings, viewers, and welcome back to Just Short of Fantastic, and welcome to 2024. I don't know about you, but every year since 2020 has just kind of felt like 2020, and there are days when I'm putting the date on something and I just have to stop and stare at the number and be like, has it really been 4 years? Yes, it has been. And it has been a long 4 years, and I am exhausted. I'm beginning to wonder if I will never not feel exhausted. So not to be too much of a downer right away here, but just for 2024, I have decided to not make a SMART goal. I know. That doesn't mean that I don't have goals for 2024. I do. I have goals on the creative side. Currently, I am working on rereading the typed version, draft 7, if you will, of book 1 of my novel series. I'm doing this mostly as another sort of soft edit because you wouldn't believe how many spelling and grammar errors I've found. And I've only read the first, 20 chapters. Which is embarrassing. But anyway, so doing a sort of a soft edit, but really it's so I can start an Excel spreadsheet to track things like accessories. The books are set in a video game world, so it's kind of like, what accessories are the main characters wearing? What are the abilities they have? Who is wearing it at what time? And also like their weapons. And what is their inventory like? And what are the NPCs like? And things like side quests and the bestiary and tracking what enemies have what status ailments and what cures them, and also magic and who has magic and what does the magic do, and all of that stuff I need to keep track of in a spreadsheet. So I had that on like cue cards as I was writing, but in the course of writing the 5 books, I kind of stopped doing that. So I just decided with my typed drafts, I'm going to be very vigilant about keeping that tracking stuff up to date. So that's one of my goals. And once I'm finished with that, my goal for 2024 is to type up the first drafts of books 2 through 5. And that is going to be a massive undertaking. So that's sort of my one goal for 2024 on the creative side, is to type all 5 of my books, get them on the computer, and then get book 1, do a massive overhaul on that, and get that out again for beta reviews. So yeah, so that's the creative side. And on the consumption side, I have an enormous Netflix watch list. I've been adding to it sort of indiscriminately for years and not really watching any of it. Probably because I got Disney Plus and I've just been doing mostly that. But I have decided for 2024 that I am really gonna go back to Netflix and chip away at that list. Seriously, on December 31st, I went through my Netflix watch list. I looked at everything that I had put there, and I had a really deep think about what was still relevant and resonant, and I got rid of a bunch of stuff, so that felt really good. And then I went down everything that was still on the list. I wrote them down in this notebook so that I could do a little bit of research and maybe sort of schedule things sort of thematically. Like I've got a couple things for months that have themes because I'm a theme person, I guess. But honestly, my list is 4 notebook pages long. Movies, TV series, anime series, stand-up specials. Honestly, it's still a little bit out of control. I'm really looking forward to the brand new Daniel Levy movie called Good Grief that just came out. I think that's going to be really resonant. And things like Super Drags and Series of Unfortunate Events have been on this list forever. Ooh, and there have been a lot of like female-led crime action movies that have come out of Asia recently, like Furies and Kilboksun, and that's exciting. Maybe that'll be my SMART goal for 2025 is to watch more international cinema. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So there you have it, my not SMART goals for 2024. Type first drafts of all of my books and work on my Netflix watch list. No deadlines, no tracking, very little organization, if I'm honest, but I know that I can accomplish those things in this year. And whether you made New Year's resolutions or SMART goals or tiny goals or not, I hope that 2024 is good to you and good for you. And until next time, stay just short of fantastic.